without any delay, I would like to start this session. The theme of session is sustainable infrastructure, agriculture and alternative energy. So we have very distinguished speaker and also panelists. I would like to request Mr. Arnold Ekman, Head Country Operation Nepal Region Mission Asian Development Bank, to take his seat. At the same time, I would like to invite Dr. Sandeep Shah, and STEAM Hyderabad engineer as a panelist. And we also have Dr. Reshma Shrestha, Head of Geomatics Engineering Department at Kathmandu University. I think we're supposed to have Mr. Ghanshyam Busal, former minister. I haven't seen him personally. Then I would like to request Dr. Suriraj Acharya, my friend, Dr. Surya Acharya. And I would like to request Mr. Bhim Udas to take his seat as a panelist in DICE. Ladies and gentlemen, esteemed guests and distinguished panelists, a warm welcome to each one of you to this important plenary session on sustainable infrastructure, agriculture and alternative energy. A conversation that vibrates with the future prospect of Nepal. Today, we embark on a journey through interconnected areas that hold the key to sustainable development and growth. So with this introduction of the session, now I would like to request Mr. Arnold Ekman to give his keynote speech on sustainable infrastructure, agriculture and alternative energy. The floor is yours.
Thank you. Thanks so much for inviting me, and namaste to everybody, respected panelists, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Arnaud Ekman. I'm the head of country operation in Nepal Resident Mission for the Asian Development Bank. Please bear with me. This is the last session, right? So we'll try to have a very interactive session. Maybe everybody is tired, so let's proceed. So please allow me to express my deepest appreciation on behalf of the Asian Development Bank Resident Mission for inviting us to share our view on the pertinent topic of this gathering of Nepalese professionals, including the members of diaspora who have come from all around the world to share their expertise and contribute to the country knowledge. As you know, ADB has been in Nepal trusted partner in development since 1969. Our cumulative assistance in the country has reached about 8 billion, and our ongoing portfolio is 3.7 billion, which include main sectors as energy and transport for 60% of our portfolio, but also urban infrastructure, agriculture, education, and in a less proportion, health, education, and finance. ADB operations are guided by our Corporate Strategy 2030, which aim to support prosperous and inclusive and resilient and sustainable Asia and the Pacific. We are now becoming a climate bank, and with the aim to mobilize 100 billion climate finance by 2030 across Asia and the Pacific. In Nepal, our operations are guided by the country partnership strategy, which has three strategic objectives: improve infrastructure for private sector-led growth, improve access to devolved services, and environmental sustainability and resilience. So, ladies and gentlemen, just to dive in these topics, I would like to emphasize on sustainable and quality infrastructure. Because we feel that this is a point out to few areas for consideration and based on our experience. To generate returns from investment in infrastructure, the country must prioritize enhance and quality and quantum of investment. Generating sustainable infrastructure aims to a large extent to the quality of investment, which in turn create assets that are efficiently built without time and cost overruns, while preserving environment and social safeguards in Nepal. However, public investments suffer from a number of challenges, including lengthy paper-based approval, poor performing contractor, poor pre-construction and readiness and planning, procedural delays, and lack of effective and integrated safeguards coordination, lengthy process and weak interagency coordination for tree cutting, right-of-way clearance, compensation, and utility shifting and clearance. Outdated legal framework for land acquisition, lack of guidance and regulation to provide clarity on safeguard risk assessment, narrow space for public expenditure, and a high turnover of staff. And finally, the integration of climate change and climate risk. It might feel a list of small issues that's in the system, but be aware that all the issues I've listed, and there is plenty, not in Nepal but in general, are one of the key challenges to deliver infrastructure. If we don't deliver infrastructure on time, how come the country can benefit from it? How come the communities access to services? A small delay in a road construction at a certain point for clearance can end up in years of delay. So those are things that we really need to address. And this is not ADB issue, this is for public investment issue. So holistic improvement in public investment and planning should be implemented in more time and efficient effort. But yet, there is some quick win that the country can adopt to improve quality and sustainability of its investment. Let me give you some examples. Example that we are working right now with the government. So first, we recommend enhancing procedure of procurement to attract quality contractor, moving from low bid, minimum criteria to high-performing quality process of procurement, and pilot the establishment of best value procurement and merit points for some bid evaluation and performance, especially on big contract, to make sure that the quality is at the first steps of selecting a contractor. Financing should become much second. It is not normal that some bidder arrive with a low financing, low bid, and cannot after deliver the project, the infrastructure. And how to expand bidder diversity. Nepal needs to have a choice in terms of bidding for all around the world to provide good services. Likewise, we need to work on the bidding document, make sure that environment and social safeguards are included. The contractor himself is the first window to implement social and environmental safeguards. We need, in the build of quantity of the contractor, to include that to make sure of the sustainability of the infrastructure. Then we need to strengthen social and safeguards capacity, address legal inadequacy and complexity that's cause of delay execution. This entails strengthening and streamlining and institutionalizing safety and safeguard risk assessment in the office responsible for land acquisition, environment, and promote health and safety for workers at related federal, provincial, and local agencies. Similarly, it is important to start advanced social and environmental risk identification for meaningful engagement early with all the stakeholders and affected community. Most of the time, we have an implementation process which is engineering driven. Engineering is good. It has to be solid, right? But at the end of the day, most of the issue is coming from safeguards, social and environmental. So we have to have this mindset in the agencies to address those issues. Otherwise, there is no sustainable infrastructure. And digitalization process. The last session touched about it, but those are very important. So digitalization of public investment implementation can significantly enhance efficiency and address paper-based approval process. Digitalizing the process of interagency and intra-agency coordination across and within the three tiers of government can be the first steps of addressing improvement. Digital solution should aim to develop online environmental assessment preparation and clearance. We can also look at a one-stop shop platform for e-forest clearance like India has. E-right-of-way clearance, real-time environmental compliance monitoring and reporting. And similar, some other digital initiatives that could include social risk assessment, one platform for loss assessment, land acquisition, compensation, etc. So all of this, it's well known around the world. So why we cannot apply that in Nepal? Sometimes mobile apps can suffice, right? So we need to include that in all the decision making for the administration when it goes to implementation of infrastructure. So we aim to pilot those aspects with the governments with some specific contract and enhance it. Now, in terms of climate risk, which at the core, we are in the young geology here in Nepal and with a lot of risk of climate change coming from the Hindu-Kush Himalaya and coming from the change in temperature and precipitation. So for that, ADB will support the climate agenda of Nepal beyond our regular operations through catalytic technical assistance and projects, namely the Hindu-Kush Himalayan Climate Risk Management Initiatives and the Green and Resilience Financing Facility. Under the Hindu-Kush Himalayan initiatives, ADB will support generating, systematically analyzing climate risk data across the Hindu-Kush Himalaya country. Recognizing the common factor, causative factor of disaster and the transboundary nature of the impact of the Hindu-Kush Himalaya region, climate risk data across countries will be generated, supported by satellite imagery or advanced modeling technique for further analysis. If we don't know what is happening in the Hindu-Kush Himalaya, there is no way we can prevent risk, we can anticipate, and especially we can design specific technical specification for our infrastructure. Second, on the finance, through the Green and Resilient Financing Facility, ADB is promoting a large-scale transformative approach to address climate resilience and reducing the risk of climate change impact on investment, people, and ecosystem through the integration and adaptation across all sector and government level. This financing facility will leverage and pre-process grant and highly concessional loan from climate and development finance for a direct and coordinated response for climate change adaptation and resilience needs in Nepal. ADB is also part of the joint effort of the government and development partner to implement the Green, Resilient and Inclusive Development, or GRID strategy in the country. It is a government of Nepal-led initiatives that chart new resilient development pathway for Nepal. GRID approach involves a fundamental shift in managing risk and development from a reactive response and the deliberate and proactive recovery strategy of long-term green growth, climate action, and sustainable and inclusive development of all. So all of that hopefully will include climate risk into our infrastructure planning and design. So those are some of the initiatives ADB plans to implement to addressing the quality and the sustainability of investments in Nepal. ADB contribution alone will not be enough, and government and development partner needs to work together and collaborate in introducing changes of the current practices. institutional change, behavior change are one of the most difficult tasks. So we have to come together to change that and to address the recurring problem of public investment. ADB believes that this effort will go a long way in creating sustainable infrastructure in the country that will generate benefit for generations to come. So we hope this convention provides practical solutions to address many of these critical issues concerning Nepalese development. So with that, I'm going to stop here, and thanks everybody, and leave the floor to my fellow panelists. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Heckman, highlighting the ADB's role in sustainable infrastructure development and issues to be resolved. Before continuing our session, let us welcome our Honorable Minister for Energy, Water Resources and Irrigation, Mr. Shakti Basnet. After this keynote speech, so I would like to invite the panelists. The first panelist is Dr. Sandeep Shah. Sandeep Shah is hydropower engineer, very esteemed engineer in the field. Let us begin by acknowledging the pioneer and innovation in the field of energy entrepreneurship. But there are challenges, and the challenges are from securing funding to navigating regulatory landscapes and embracing cutting-edge technologies. Yet the prospects are boundless. So, how can we catalyze innovation and entrepreneurship in renewable energy to propel Nepal towards a greener, more sustainable future? Floor is yours.
Thank you. Mr. Chairman, Honorable Minister, fellow panelists, and distinguished guests. Very interesting question, and also a very interesting presentation by Arno. Yes, there are quite a few challenges here in the hydropower and alternate energy sector in Nepal. I have been in this sector for more than 33 years now, almost all of it here in Nepal, and also in several countries of the world where I had been constructing, developing hydropower projects. Yes, I still love hydropower projects. It's only since the last 5 years I've started looking at other forms of renewable energy as well. And solar has been at the forefront of that. Battery energy storage systems, and now dabbling a little bit into green hydrogen. So that's my background, but most of my career has been devoted to hydropower. And I have, as I said, worked in several countries of the world. But when we come to developing hydropower projects in Nepal, it has been quite interesting. It's been quite challenging and very interesting. And I've always been working from the private sector. I've been president of the Independent Power Producers Association for 10 years. I was the founder member, and from 2001 to 2010, I was the president. I came back to Nepal from Canada after finishing my PhD in 1992. That was a very landmark year, because that was the year when the government had decided to liberalize the economy in Nepal, and the electricity sector was opened up for private sector investment. And I was fortunate enough to participate in some of the earliest hydropower project development, FDIs here in Nepal, Khimti, Bhotekosi, and a lot of these projects. And also multilateral funded projects like Kaligandaki, Arun 3, and others. So, I have seen the entire spectrum of projects. But over the last 23 years, I've been working primarily in the private sector. And I've seen a lot of opportunities. As we all know, there's a lot of potential for hydropower here in Nepal. A lot of large numbers have been talked about. The government has also come up with various policies, 99-point policies and 110-point policies, on what they would like to see in Nepal over the next 5 years, next 10 years, next 15 years. So a lot of targets have been set, and some of that has been achieved. If you look at the numbers today, we have an installed capacity of almost 3,000 megawatts here in Nepal. And now we also see that there are a lot of hydropower projects and solar energy projects which are under construction. So over the next 3 years, we will see a quantum jump, another 3,000 megawatts of hydropower and solar projects coming online. And then there are another 5,000 to 8,000 megawatt capacity projects in the pipeline. So we will see a dramatic change in the landscape here in Nepal. But yes, these have all been possible with the political will and a policy regulatory framework which has driven the private sector. And I'll tell you, most of this development has been done through the private sector. Yes, the government has also done quite a few projects, but the majority of the development is now coming through the private sector. I'll say, in the next 5 years, you will see almost 75% of the new installations coming from the private sector. That's a lot. Now, when I was speaking here at one of the power summits in 2006 at this same hall, this was right after when the civil war had ended, and a lot of positive developments were happening. A lot of people were very enthusiastic about project development here in Nepal. And at the first power summit, at the inaugural speech, what I had mentioned about, yes, there's a lot of potential here in Nepal, but there are a lot of issues that need to be resolved. The first thing I had said was the political will. The political will seems to be there now. All the politicians are looking at it very positively. All political parties across the board have been looking at these things very positively. Then along with the political will is the policy framework. How stable is our policy framework? I think that's where the key issue is right now. The policy framework is not very stable. With every change in government, the policy is changing. And this is very apparent from the recent draft of the electricity bill, which has been presented to the parliament. The current Electricity Act was formulated in 1992. It's a very good act. It needed a little bit of amendment, not a major dramatic operation to change the entire spectrum. It could have been done much easily. But the way the new electricity bill reads, it's a dramatic change in the policy, and we will see a lot of concerns from the private sector on how this sector is going to be taken forward. The third one is about finance. Do we have enough finance? We talk about commercial banks financing. Most of the domestically financed projects right now are being done by domestic banks, domestic equity, but is that going to be enough to finance our next 5,000 megawatts? No, we will need FDI. And FDI requires a lot of stability, a lot of confirmations, a lot of agreements to be in place before they can come and start investing their money. The fourth thing was market. Do we have a market internally here in Nepal, or do we go across the border? Yes, the border across has opened up gradually, but we need to build the physical infrastructure. We also need to build the market mechanisms to access the market on the other side of the border. And it's not only to the border on the south, it could be the border on the north, it could be the borders further beyond the southern borders of Nepal. Climate is one of the key issues which Arno has already mentioned. I see that climate is going to be a major factor going forward for all of our hydropower projects. We have seen the impact on a number of projects here in Nepal and in India and elsewhere. The damages which happened at the Heva Basin, where 15 projects were knocked out, 150 megawatts out of the system. 2 years ago, Melamchi, major damages. A year before that, Dordi, major damages, all of them due to climate change. And then recently in Sikkim, we saw the major damage when the Glacier Lake outburst flood happened in the South Lonak Lake, which took out a 1,200 megawatt power plant. The entire dam body was just removed from the river basin. So that is what we are dealing with. We have to be very careful when we are designing our projects, when we are operating our projects. Environmental, social issues are very, very important, but so is the climate issue. And we cannot ignore that anymore. So I'll limit myself at that, but we can come back later. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Dr. Shah, for highlighting, the hydropower development challenges as a, hydropower entrepreneur. So, the second panelist is Dr. Reshma Shrestha. She is head of department, geomatics engineering department at Kathmandu University. But my questions to Dr. Shrestha is, as a woman's perspective, how can we enhance women's participation in leadership role in infrastructure, agriculture, and alternative energy? Then, are there specific success stories or best practices where women have played a pivotal role in driving sustainable initiative in these sectors? Okay, floor is yours.
Thank you, sir. First of all, namaste. And I would like to thank you, NRN Global Knowledge Convention, for these invitations to have my views specifically from the woman perspective. And also respected dignitaries, panelists, chair. Namaste. And also thank you for the two pertinent questions Dr. Triratna Bhattacharya sir has raised to me. Role of woman, how to enhance leadership, and any best practices, basically focusing in this today's thematic area of sustainable agriculture, sustainable infrastructure, agriculture, and alternative energy. So before answering the questions, particularly going to that questions, I would like to highlight something about our understanding about what is sustainable infrastructures refers to. Actually, it actually refers to design for, there can be a very vague perspective, but making down to it narrow. It is also about design and construction of the physical infrastructure that minimize environmental burden or impact, which encompass such as transportation system, building efficient building, energy efficient building, water supply, sanitation. This comes from the physical infrastructures, and how to minimize environmental, social, and economic burden is within that framework. Now coming to the sustainable agriculture, it involves the framing practices that are environmental friendly, economical viable, and socially responsible. Now when coming to the alternative energy, it involves like various types of other energy sources like adopting solar energy, wind energy, hydrogen-based energy, actually reducing the carbon emission. So coming these 2-3 broad concepts, I would like to see the other dimension also, because since I'm working in the framework of land, I'm the land expert and land use planner, and also in geoinformation, that is my domain where I'm working. So it is very important to see from the other dimension in the cross-cutting dimension as well. So I would like to see also from this land management paradigm in which we talk about the land use planning and land tenure security. I think that is very important thing. Land is very important, need to be seen when we talk about the sustainability in any discipline. So with this, now I have to very important say, which is like woman. Now, when you talk about woman, basically there is very important concept and very basic concept is gender mainstreaming in all an aspect. Not only these three infrastructure, agriculture, but there are other domain as well. So when we talk about gender mainstreaming, it talks about not the woman and male, it talks about those who what need to be addressed to whom. So now coming to the woman, in all dimensions, it says that women are very vulnerable groups and the woman issues need to be tackled down. And also if we see some perspective like JC, and that is very important, concept need to be addressed in development project. So this is also very important. So now I would like to see this from the two perspectives, women as a users and women as a contributors. So because source questions basically focus to the contributors, let me talk about also women as a users. Now when we see that what is in the sustainable infrastructures, agriculture and energy, there are lots of women suffering. For example, in transportation, what is one of the key part of the sustainable infrastructures? Women access to safe transportation facilities. That is how women can have that one. That is also one of the part need to be addressed. Women access to clean energy, efficient energy, without human suffering from physical and mental health. That is also need to be addressed. Secure land tenure, that is actually integrated with the sustainable agriculture practices. So there are various issues intermingled with the woman from the user's perspective. Again, like other is like, even when developing the project, if we think from a gender sensitivity, when we think like we can incorporate gender sensitivity in that project, then we have to very important need to understand the perception and need of the various groups, but since it's focused in the women as well, because they play the vital roles actually in the sustainability phases. Now, coming to the other point, women as a contributors. It is well saying like, okay, women leaders, why women is needed in the leadership position, why it is very important and how it can be enhanced. First is, when we think of the woman's perception, it is very important, maybe I'm biased, but it is very clear that women can understand woman problem. That is very simple and it is obvious as well. So if we think about women in various leadership position, policy level, if we create a space for the woman, maybe gender-sensitive policies can be created, and also an implementation of it obviously then starts thinking of the gender-related activities in those all the projects, and we can think of the sustainability. Now, we always have like there is a very we always have in our play that women are least prioritized in decision-making platform. When there is no woman in decision-making platform, how we can think of the gender sensitivity policies, how think of in the policy level, and how we can think from the implementation aspect. So, how it can be enhanced is very important thing is the capacity development, women capacity development, education and training, and also in the research and development, for example, clean energy technologies, research related, in various integrated transportation, land use planning, or even in the hydropower development projects. Anyway, this research and development where women can be one of the leader of that project, so that that can be divergent, can be think from the gender perspective. Participation also in the, this gender-based policy dialogue and in this to take care of this intersectionality of this infrastructure, agriculture, and energy. So in nutshell, I would like to say that human involvement can lead to more inclusive and effective solution for the environment and social sustainability. Now, I would like to make more clear about, as mentioned, the success stories. That is what is important, other questions. As being, I'm an academician, and maybe I'm not a practitioner, but being academician, I can show some success stories from my perspective. Just now coming to this platform, actually I have communication with one of my friend. She's here, and she has her education in the energy planning, PhD in energy planning. In academic sector, ladies are contributing in this dimension. This is also one of the success stories. And other is, even I have my peer who is doing PhD from Kathmandu University itself in energy efficient building design. That is also one of the where women are leading this in academic sectors. So now, besides that, it is very important that women are involved in the very community-based organizations. And that is also very important. Since I'm not working with the community right directly, but since I can see from the academic perspective. Now coming to another success stories, maybe from my eyes. I'm a head of department in geomatics engineering, because I already mentioned that land administration, land use planning, geospatial domain is a very important domain which can be integrated with these thematic areas of transportation, infrastructures, agriculture, and energy. Now, Geomatics Engineering, Department of Geomatics Engineering actually provide this education, and we have various research in cross-discipline in agriculture, transportation, from the perspective of land use, and geospatial. So now, if I remember the story in 2007, because we are running undergraduate program and master's program. In undergraduate program, because it started in 2007, I still remember there's only one lady in that group. Actually, her name is Bhuvan, and in Nepalese, it's male name. But this female, only one female was there. I was first surprised to see only one female. Then in next batch, there was no female. Now, if we say in my department, there was a 50% male and 50% female in my department, students are there. How is a very important question. There is an intervention in the intake criteria that has been made, inclusive criteria. From each province, 7 provinces, there's 1 females are taken within the framework of inclusive, and that is funded by the government of Nepal. Yes, the government of Nepal has funded 21 scholarships. Among them, 7 scholarships was vertically focused to the female. So now slowly the female role models became, in this field, female role models are generated, and that is how now it keeps on multiplying, and also this is the story now. We have this batch, we have 50% male and 50% female. This is why role model is also very important, how it's important to generate role models. So this is, and now I will say in my shortly, there was like 2000, up to 2007 to, my data said 2007 to 2019, 20% graduate were female. But now, onwards, for the 3 years, if it's now in coming 3 years, 40% of the graduation will be female candidates, female students. This is how the woman involvement, inclusiveness had developed these sectors. Now, this is my story, and I think I'm on time. Yes. Thank you. Yes.
Thank you, Dr. Resma. Yes, I believe each one of you, the female and ladies candidates in this hall are one of the success stories you have. Now I'd like to request and invite another panelist, my friend Professor Dr. Suraj Acharya. Dr. Suraj Acharya is visiting professor at Institute of Engineering, Pulchur campus, and he is infrastructure development expert as well as techno-political expert, I believe. Please, floor is yours.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Honorable Minister, distinguished panelists, ladies and gentlemen. The topic assigned to me is the status of the current infrastructures. Let me start with in terms of the infrastructure, where we are. Basically, in the morning sessions also, we heard that we have made some degree of progress in physical infrastructures. So that is all about meeting the very basic needs or basic services, basic access road and pipe drinking waters. The electricity reaches not only still 100%. Anyway, we had made some progress. But where we are now is, we often, at the political level, we often discuss that the next level of economic growth and economic development should be driven by an infrastructure. And that is very correctly perceived at the political and policy level. So then, if it is so, then we need to have a significant gear shifting in infrastructures as well. Our conventional approach in infrastructures planning, building, it would not work. Because in the next phase, what we need is we need the infrastructure not only for the basic services. We need the infrastructures for efficient productions, employment generation, competitive economy, even to produce the goods for the export market. And if this is the goal, the current approach of infrastructures will not work. Particularly, let me make 2 or 3 observations. The current, our procedures, the approach of the infrastructure building, often in a public debate and in media, I used to drop a phrase, that is the project without plans. We have an infrastructure project without any strategic plan. That is the case with this government-funded project and also the donor-funded projects. I don't see any concrete strategy or a very coherent plan, even in this donor-funded projects. That is why, when even that's the case with the donor-funded project, when the project is completed, then we start debating about its rationale, whether that particular project was in the first place, whether it was needed or not. What is its impact in terms of the socio-economic transformations? So now we don't have a luxury to repeat the same mistake again. So the first thing is we need to revisit our current approach of infrastructure building. And here comes the role of this discourses, especially our diaspora community, NRN, this knowledge transfer. It's very timely and relevant because we are the latecomer in economic development, physical development, and what the good practice it's all over the world that we can learn from our countrymen who are active in the international domain. That's number one. So number two is we need now a little bit, not very advanced or the modern, but technically a bit complex this structure, like a tunnel, the viaduct, the metro in our capital cities, and so forth. So for that also we need we currently face a huge knowledge deficit. We do have 1,000 of our young engineers, they have a capacity, but we need to uplift the institutional capacity, policy level capacity, and project management and support. So there is a role of our diaspora experts and the community. And finally, particularly, since this session's keynote speaker is from ADB representative, I would like to draw particularly the donors communities, this approach. We often discuss about the sustainable development, sustainable infrastructure. This is the very right word. And with the sustainability concept, being a latecomer in physical development, there is a great deal of capitalizing on the learning and not repeating the mistakes, or having a real low carbon infrastructure is sustainable infrastructures. There's a real possibility and real opportunity. However, the current approach of our government approach, donor community approach, so it's just not very helpful in utilizing that opportunity. This very sad fact is that the term, when we call a sustainable development, the way we are practicing in Nepal, in my country, is we have a lot of discourses in sustainability without development. Now, it turns out that the concept of the sustainability in one or other way is coming out as a barrier to development. So you see, when we look at after Second World War, the Japan, Korea, Taiwan, Malaysia, now China or India, how they practiced. So they are a front runner in the infrastructures. Infrastructures was a kickstart for their economy, major driving force. So if we really carefully review their approach, it is not the kind of the approach we are practicing now. So here we are, of course, the sustainability it's also the political economy. The donor community, the global agenda is a one. So it is useful for us, but we should be very careful, especially my Mantriji हुनुहुन्छ म उहाँको के ध्यान आकर्षण गर्न चाहन्छु भने सस्टेनेबल डेभलपमेन्ट भनेको यस्तो राम्रो हो हामी सिक्नुपर्छ तर त्यो जस्ताको तस्तै हाम्रा दाताहरूले जस्तो भन्नुहुन्छ त्यस्ताको तस्तै छाप लाउने होइन कतिपय ग्लोबल एजेन्डा हाम्रा लागि काम लाग्ने छन् कतिपय हाम्रा लागि बोझिला छन् ती हाम्रा लागि ब्यारियर छन् तर हाम्रो राज्य संयन्त्रले हामीले के भने राजहाँसले दूध र पानी छुट्याएर तान्छ भन्छौं राजहाँसले हाम्रो राज्य संयन्त्र त्यो हुनुपर्छ डोनर कम्युनिटी ग्लोबल कम्युनिटी इन्टरनेशनल कम्युनिटीले भनेको सस्टेनेबिलिटी के चाहिँ हाम्रो लागि रिलेभेन्ट हो र हामीले आफै डिफाइन गर्ने के हो भन्नेमा हामीमा अलमल छ त्यसैले अहिले हामीलाई राष्ट्रिय गौरवका प्रोजेक्ट यहाँ माननीय मन्त्रीज्यू आफै वन मन्त्री वनको विभाग सम्हालेर आउनु भएको छ अहिले हरेक प्रोजेक्ट म्यानेजरलाई कुरा गर्नुस् किन ढिलो भयो प्रोजेक्ट, किन महँगो भयो भन्नुहोस्, बन्द। EIA 5 वर्षौं लागेको छ, एकचोटि गर्यो फेरि रुख गर्नु मिल्दैन, फेरि EIA गर्नुहोस्, a lot of transaction cost. र यो पुअर कन्ट्रीलाई, स्पेशली वुड लाइक रिक्वेस्ट द डोनर कन्ट्री, this is a very poor country, be sympathetic to our policy level and make whatever resources is available to make a very efficient implementation, and in the name of what you call environment and sustainability, we should be sensitive to it. But the fact of the matter is, I am a student of this development and infrastructure. I have a hard evidence that after having this all very treacherous EIA, it has not helped to make our infrastructures sustainable. There is no difference with EIA or without EIA. It's just a paperwork and it's burdensome. So for that, especially, I'd like to draw मन्त्रीज्यूको ध्यान आकर्षण के गर्न चाहन्छु भने अबको फेजमा हामीले भौतिक पूर्वाधारको हामीसँग भएको स्रोत साधनबाट विकास गर्ने हो भने हामी डोनर कम्युनिटीसँग एउटा सार्थक संवाद जरुरी छ र हामी आफैकोमा पनि दिगो विकासको हाम्रो परिभाषा के हो, हाम्रो आवश्यकता के हो, इन्टरनेशनल कम्युनिटीको एजेन्डासँग हाम्रा कतिसम्म मिल्छन्, के बाँधिन्छन् भन्नेमा हामीले यसलाई सल्भ गर्न सक्यौं भने हामीसँग अहिले प्राविधिक क्षमता छ, सयौं हजारौं इन्जिनियरहरू छन्, हामीसँगै भएको स्रोत साधनले हामी दोस्रो चरणको पूर्वाधार विकासमा अफकोर्स डोनरको सहयोग हामीलाई चाहिन्छ नै गर्न सक्छौं। अब यति भन्दै हो, मैले अलि समय 3 मिनेट बढी लिएछु, मलाई एक्सक्युज मी। थ्यांक यू भेरी मच फर योर अटेन्सन। धन्यवाद।
Thank you very much, Dr. Achari. So before inviting the chief guest, I would like to invite the last but not the least panelist, Mr. Vimudas. So my question to the panelist, Mr. Vimudas, is how can the non-resident Nepali Association, NRNA, collaborate with the local and international stakeholders to support sustainable infrastructure projects in Nepal? Are there specific areas where the NRNA can play a catalytic role in attracting investment for infrastructure development in Nepal? Yeah. Floor is yours.
Respected Chair, distinguished panelists, ladies and gentlemen. यति राम्रो सेसनमा यति थोरै मात्र यहाँ जम्मा भए हुनुभएको छ। बाहिरबाट उता हिँडिरहेका, उभिरहेका, गफ गरिरहेकाहरूलाई अलि भित्र तान्ने कोसिस गरौँ न। अर्गनाइजरहरू कोही छैन। We have spent so much of time and energy to organize this wonderful session. And this morning, NRNA proudly said that there are NRNA participants from 59 countries, and I can see hardly 59 people in this hall. Is it worthwhile? Organizers should consider next time whether it is a good idea to organize such an important conference when the NRNA election is going on. In the same year, I think it should not be organized. Well, I have been asked to talk about sustainable infrastructure, but I must confess that I'm not an infrastructure expert. Well, sustainable infrastructure systems are those that are planned, designed, constructed, operated, and commissioned in a manner that ensures economic and financial, social, environmental, including climate resilience and institutional sustainability over the entire infrastructure life cycle. It is complex, long-term by nature, and involves numerous risks. Nonetheless, sustainable infrastructure can pave the way for a better future and quality of life for people by promoting society's well-being, enhancing clean energy, improving air quality, mitigating climate change, and protecting biodiversity. Infrastructure such as energy, water, transport, and healthcare is critical for socio-economic development. The concept of sustainable infrastructure are designed to meet the population's essential service needs, including bridges, roads, water supply, hydroelectric power station, etc., based on all-round sustainable principles. While implementing infrastructure projects, it is necessary to ensure a better life for present and future generations. It is beneficial to people. It is productive and has social impact and helps achieving long-term economic growth. In the current fiscal budget, the government of Nepal has planned to construct infrastructure projects such as Kathmandu-Nijgarh Fast Track, completion of Butwal-Narayanggarh and Pokhara-Mugling Road, Karnali Corridor Road, and construction of sports infrastructure, Mulpani Cricket Ground. The government expects to reach the production of 3,600 megawatt hydroelectricity. Budget also focus on building infrastructure, digital, and green economy, which is the need of present and future generation. The big question is, however, how to achieve it. First of all, we have to have a long-term development plan, say for 15 to 20 years. It should be endorsed by all political parties so that the plan remains intact and it is not changed by successive government. Prepare a strategic framework to implement long-term infrastructure projects. Follow international best practices to design and implement. Mobilize required funds for timely completion. Engage private sector for sustainable infrastructure. Minimize bureaucratic hurdles. We have seen the multi-party system succeeded to demolish a strong 240 years of monarchy. It has, however, failed to manage prevailing inefficient feudal bureaucracy. What needs to be done? Create a disciplined and responsible community. Encourage social responsibility in all sectors. Preserve natural resources. Ban all party-based unions in bureaucracy. Discourage political influence in bureaucracy. What NRNA has done? NRNA has established development fund of the initial amount of 10 Arab rupee. The fund is ready to go for IPO. It took more than 2 years to go through all the bureaucratic procedures. So far, NRNs have been investing in infrastructure projects such as hydroelectricity, health, education, etc., individually or by group. NRNs are willing to do more in the country. NRNs are willing to do more in the country. Let's hope they will act sooner. Thank you.
Keynote speech र प्यानलिस्टहरूको प्रेजेन्टेसन सकिएको छ। अब म यस प्लेनरी सेसन 4 को प्रमुख अतिथि माननीय मन्त्रीज्यू ऊर्जा जलस्रोत तथा सिंचाई मन्त्रालयका मन्त्री माननीय मन्त्री ठीक छ एउटा ओके माइक छ त्यहाँ अगाडि
Yes, sir. Mic is. Okay. Thank you. Thank you so much for the time given to me. It's very appreciable that NRN Global Knowledge Convention we're experiencing it right now. One question, one curiosity I had been feeling throughout the sessions from the morning so far till now. As far we, from the side of the audience, what we have experienced is from the papers, the presentation, the whole event and the delivery of the papers is seen, basically we find it more focused in infrastructure development and different sort of technologies. But one thing I find personally, what I find missing in today's program, whatever we have heard so far, is Nepal. Being a very culturally rich country, we already had, I want to stress, we already had a very glorious legacy of civilization. And talking about development, we were already very much developed while Europe, modern Europe, was struggling for development. And throughout these sessions, what I have experienced is we are not being able to link modern developmental strategies with our ancient traditional cultural mindset of the people. Socio-cultural, I'm talking about the socio-cultural realm. Unless we fill this gap, unless we develop a kind of bridge between these two sets, these two mindsets, I don't think we could achieve development that we have been talking so far. I'm sorry, I may not be very clear to point out the matter that I'd like to share right now. Let me tell you, in Nepal, we have come across a terminology called Vikas. And this Vikas seems to be very alien. Very alien. Now, in terms of politics is alien to Nepal. Modern politics. It has not found a deep root with the socio-cultural mindset. So is development. What we call of development is especially Europe-based development. Modern technology and development of the new world. And we, as a mindset, as a Nepalese mindset, we are still living in the old world development mindset. Old world and new world. And what we are experiencing in Nepal is a kind of clash of civilization. The two mindsets are not able to meet at a singular point. I think we should be more focused in our ancient civilizational structure in order to make a right fusion with the modern European model of civilization. Unless we work in this transitional realm, I don't think we could achieve the development that we had set ourselves into this dream. Thank you so much.
Mostly, यो क्वेसन भन्दा पनि अब्जर्भेसनको रूपमा लिए एउटा सुझावको रूपमा यहाँको सुझावको रूपमा ग्रहण गरेको छु अब म सबै स्पिकरहरू प्यानलिस्टहरूले यहाँ प्रस्तुत गरिएको छ अब यस सेसनका प्रमुख अतिथि माननीय मन्त्री ऊर्जा जलस्रोत तथा सिंचाई मन्त्रालय शक्ति बस्नेतज्यूलाई यहाँ उहाँको गौरवान्वित शब्दहरू राखिदिन म हार्दिक अनुरोध गर्दछु
Thank you. First of all, I would like to request respected organizer to speak in Nepali. धन्यवाद सञ्चालकज्यू, आदरणीय प्यानलिस्ट, कीनोट स्पिकर, तपाईं सबै सहभागी आदरणीय महानुभावहरू, यो सन्ध्याकालीनमा हार्दिक अभिवादन पनि भन्न चाहन्छु। पहिलो कुरा त यो नलेज कन्भेन्सनको एनआरएनले आयोजना गर्यो, यो सामयिक छ, यो सान्दर्भिक छ। म यहाँहरूलाई धन्यवाद पनि भन्न चाहन्छु। बरु यति महत्त्वपूर्ण कार्यक्रममा जुन उत्साहका साथ सहभागिता आवश्यक हुन्थ्यो, त्यो पक्षमा केही ग्याप रह्यो कि भन्ने कुरा जरुरी समीक्षाका विषयहरू रहलान् पनि। र यहाँ म अब विषय अलिकति संक्षेपमा के मात्र भन्न चाहन्छु भने अहिले पछिल्लो समयमा अब्जर्भेसनको रूपमा जे कुरा राख्नुभयो साथीले र अघि डाक्टर आचार्य लगायत प्यानलिस्टहरूले पनि राख्नुभएको छ, सायद तपाईँहरूले भनिराखेका कुराहरू उस्तै पनि छन्। त्यहाँ चाहिँ म कमनालिटी त्यहाँ साझापन पनि पाउँछु। चाहे त्यो सस्टेनेबल डेभलपमेन्ट र इन्फ्रास्ट्रक्चरको विषयलाई कन्टेक्चुअलाइज गर्ने कुरा अघि डाक्टर आचार्यले यहाँ भनिराख्नु भएको थियो। सायद अहिले पछिल्लो मित्रले पनि त्यो विषयमा अलि बेसी जोड नै दिनुभएको छ। ट्रेडिसनल नलेजसँग मोडर्न साइन्सलाई कसरी समायोजन गरेर लाने, सायद यही कुरा महत्त्वको छ भन्ने नै लाग्छ। यो सही हो, चाहे यो पोलिटिकल थ्योरीमाको कुरा होस्, चाहे डेभलपमेन्ट प्रिन्सिपलको कुराहरू होस् अथवा पोलिसीको कुराहरू होस्, यो सबै विषयमा केही युनिभर्सल फ्याक्टहरूलाई अथवा थ्योरीलाई जुन मुलुकले कन्टेक्चुअलाइज गर्न सके, कन्टेक्चुअलाइज गरे, आफ्नो भूगोलसँग, आफ्नो सामाजिक जीवनसँग, आफ्नो विकासको अवस्थासँग, सामाजिक चेतनाको अवस्थासँग त्यसलाई एकीकृत गरेर एकाकार गरेर जसले अगाडि बढाउन सके ती यथार्थमा सफल भए। सानो कुरा, लिबरल थ्योरीमा विश्वास गर्ने अथवा लिबरल डेमोक्रेसीमा विश्वास गर्ने मुलुकहरूले प्रयोग गरेका मोडालिटीलाई मात्र हेर्ने हो भने हामी यो कुरालाई राम्रोसँग बुझ्न सक्छौँ। कुनै एउटा हार्ड एन्ड फास्ट मोडल छैन। हरेकले आफ्नो कन्टेक्स्टमा त्यसलाई कन्टेक्चुअलाइज गरेर प्रयोग गरे। बेलायतले लिबरल थ्योरीलाई एउटा मोडलमा ढाल्यो, फ्रान्स लगायतको युरोपले एक मोडालिटीमा डाल्यो, अमेरिकाले एउटा मोडलमा प्रयोग गर्यो। हामीले पोलिटिकल थ्योरीको कुरा गर्दाखेरि पनि त्यहाँ जसले कन्टेक्चुअलाइज गर्यो त्यो एउटा फिलोसफी पनि हो, त्यो एउटा समस्यालाई बुझ्ने र समस्यालाई ह्यान्डल गर्ने एउटा तरिका पनि हो, त्यो विधि पनि हो। र त्यो कुरा चाहे त्यो डेभलपमेन्टको सेक्टरमा होस्, सन्दर्भमा होस्, चाहे समग्र आर्थिक विकासकै सन्दर्भमा होस्, त्यो यो रूपमा जसले प्रयोग गरे तिनले विकास गर्दै गए। अब कपी पेस्टको तरिका जहाँ प्रयोग भयो त्यहाँ त्यो न पोलिटिकल सिस्टममा त्यो प्रभावकारिता रह्यो देखियो, न इकोनोमिक एउटा समग्र इकोनोमीको विकासको सन्दर्भमा सोसियो इकोनोमिक ट्रान्सफर्मेसन विकासको सन्दर्भमा होस् त्यहाँ पनि त्यसको प्रभावकारिता देखिँदैन। त्यसैले अब मैले यहाँ अहिले अलिकति अब नलेज त जहाँसुकै चाहियो, इनोभेसन जहाँसुकै चाहियो, इनोभेसन त गर्नै पर्यो। समय गतिशील छ, समय परिवर्तनशील छ। परिवर्तनशील समयको प्रवाह र गतिशील समयका प्रवाहले सृजना गर्ने विभिन्न डाइनामिक्सहरू छन्। त्यो डाइनामिक्ससँग हामीले आफूलाई सेट गर्दै अगाडि बढ्न सक्यौँ भने मात्रै हामीले विकासको गतिमा अगाडि बढ्न सक्ने हो। फेरि समयको परिवर्तनशील प्रवाह र समयको गतिशील प्रवाहसँग हामीले आफूलाई गतिमान बनाउन सकेनौँ भने हामी र समयको बिचमा फेरि ठुलो ग्याप सृजना हुने अवस्था हुन्छ। यस दृष्टिले हेर्दाखेरि यो ग्यापलाई पनि हामीले फिल गर्दै अगाडि बढ्नै पर्छ। त्यसको निम्ति समयसँगै हामी पनि गतिमान त हुनै पर्दछ। तर यसो भनिरहँदा हामीले हाम्रो कन्टेक्स्टलाई बुझ्ने, हामी कन्टेक्चुअल हुने कुराको महत्त्व अघि साथीहरूले जे उठाउनु भएको छ म त्यो कुरासँग पूर्णतः सहमत पनि छु। अब यो दृष्टिले हेर्दा आजको सन्दर्भमा हामीले अब सस्टेनेबल डेभलपमेन्टको कुरा गरिरहँदा सस्टेनेबल डेभलपमेन्टको अघि कुरा यहाँ पनि भइराखेको छ, साथीहरू राखिराख्नु भएको छ। सस्टेनेबल इन्फ्रास्ट्रक्चरको कुरा चाहिँ त्यसको एक पार्टको रूपमा अब यहाँ विषय उठिराखेको छ। सस्टेनेबल डेभलपमेन्ट केलाई भने अब त्यसले प्रस्पेरिटीको कुरा गर्यो एकदम जरुर, र त्यसले अघि यहाँ साथीहरूले भन्नुभएको जस्तै मेन कन्ट्रिब्युटर पनि मान्छे हो र त्यसको प्रतिफलको अथवा उपभोक्ता भनौँ पनि मान्छे हो। त्यस कारणले सस्टेनेबल डेभलपमेन्ट भन्ने बित्तिकै त्यसको सबभन्दा सेन्ट्रल पोइन्टमा त मान्छे आइहाल्छ। मान्छेलाई हेर्नै पर्छ त्यो डेभलपमेन्टले। कहिलेकाहीँ हामीले डेभलपमेन्टले को होल प्रोसेसमा मान्छेको स्थान चाहिँ अलिक कर्नरमा, मान्छेको ठाउँ चाहिँ अलिक कर्नरतिर राख्ने गरिराखेका हुन्छौँ। अब त्यसले समस्या उत्पन्न गर्ने गरिराखेको छ र त्यसको सेन्टर पोइन्टमा त मान्छे नै हुनुपर्दछ, किनभने मेन कन्ट्रिब्युटर मान्छे हो र त्यसको उपभोक्ता पनि मुख्यतः मान्छे भएको कारणले त्यसको सेन्टर पोइन्टमा त मान्छे नै हुनु पर्यो। दोस्रो कुरा। तेस्रो कुरा, आजको सन्दर्भमा सस्टेनेबिलिटीको कुरा गरिराख्दा क्लाइमेट रेजिलियन्ट बन्ने कुरा र बनाउने कुरा चाहिँ अर्को अब सस्टेनेबिलिटीसँग जोडिएर आएकै विषय छ। यसका धेरैवटा पक्ष छन्। कसरी त्यसलाई चाहिँ क्लाइमेट रेजिलियन्ट बनाउँदै जान सक्छौँ? सस्टेनेबिलिटीको कुरा गर्दा मान्छेलाई त्यो समग्र विकासको साझेदार बनाउने, हिस्सेदार बनाउने, त्यो समग्र विकास प्रक्रियाको हिस्सेदार मान्छेलाई बनाउने र त्योबाट प्राप्त हुने प्रतिफलको साझेदार मान्छेलाई बनाउने, अथवा यसलाई विकासको साझेदार र प्रतिफलको हिस्सेदार पनि भन्न सकिन्छ। मान्छेलाई बनाउने कुरा सस्टेनेबल डेभलपमेन्टको सबैभन्दा महत्त्वपूर्ण पक्ष हो। हामी कति धेरै मान्छेलाई त्यो समग्र विकास प्रक्रियाको साझेदार बनाउन सक्छौँ, त्यो प्रतिफलको कति धेरै मान्छेलाई चाहिँ हिस्सेदार बनाउन सक्छौँ। हाम्रो सस्टेनेबल विकास को महत्त्व त सस्टेनेबिलिटीको महत्त्व सबभन्दा धेरै यहाँनिर छ भन्ने लाग्दछ। त्यो खालको डेभलपमेन्ट मोडालिटीको, आर्थिक विकासको, इकोनोमिक डेभलपमेन्टको मोडालिटी लाई यो ढङ्गले सोच्यौँ भने मात्रै त्यो सस्टेनेबल हुनसक्छ भन्ने कुरा मेरो पहिलो बुझाइ। दोस्रो कुरा त्यसले रिसोर्सको युटिलाइजेसन को प्रस्पेरिटीको निम्ति हामीले हाम्रो रिसोर्सको मोबिलाइजेसन र युटिलाइजेसनको कुरालाई त्यसले माग गर्छ नै गर्छ। कहिलेकाहीँ हामी कहाँ बरु गजबको बहस पनि चल्ने गर्दछ। एकछिन मलाई कहिले के लाग्दछ भने मिडल इस्टको कुरा गरौँ। त्यहाँ पेट्रोलियम पदार्थको युटिलाइज गर्ने कुरा गर्दाखेरि त्यसको सस्टेनेबिलिटीको बारेमा बहस नचलेका होइनन्, हामीले प्रशस्त त्यो बारेमा बहस चलेको देखिराखेका थियौँ। मैले अहिले एउटै मात्र सन्दर्भ जोडौँ। अब यो क्लाइमेट कन्फरेन्स, पार्टी अफ द कन्फरेन्स अब 28 अबुधाबीमा हुँदैछ। युएले त्यसको लिड गर्दैछ, अर्गनाइज युएले गर्दैछ। सबभन्दा पेट्रोलियम पदार्थ जहाँ चाहिँ उत्पादन भयो, जहाँ वितरण भयो, आज त्यही मुलुकले क्लाइमेट चेन्जको एजेन्डालाई पनि लिड गर्दैछ। यसलाई कसरी बुझ्ने हामीले? यदि हामीले सस्टेनेबिलिटीको कुरा गरिरहँदा यो त चाहिँ यो प्राकृतिक स्रोतको अनुचित दोहन भइराखेको छ भन्ने हिजो जो बहस चल्न खोज्थ्यो, त्यो बहसमा मात्रै हामी यदि मिडल इस्ट हराइराखेको हुन्थ्यो भने आज मिडल इस्टले यो अपर्च्युनिटी क्रिएट गर्न सक्थ्यो कि सक्दैन थियो? विकासका अरू चाहिँ वैकल्पिक उपायहरू र वैकल्पिक विधिहरूको लिड गरेर अगाडि बढ्न सक्थ्यो कि सक्दैन थियो? त्यो अवसर सृजना गर्न सक्थ्यो कि सक्दैन थियो? एउटा प्रश्न चाहिँ त्यहाँ बन्छ। त त्यस कारण सस्टेनेबिलिटीको कुरा गरिरहँदाखेरि हामीले यो बारेमा पनि सोच्नुपर्ने छ। जरुर अब हामी नेक्स्ट जेनेरेसनको लागि, अर्को जेनेरेसनको लागि पनि नेचुरल रिसोर्सको प्रयोग गर्ने कुरा त यो आवश्यक कुरा हो, जेनरल कुरा हो, यो जेनरल कुरा हो। तर यहाँ महत्त्वपूर्ण पक्ष के होला भने आज हामीले जुन तरिकाले र जुन विधिबाट, जुन स्रोतबाट आजका हाम्रा आवश्यकता पूर्ति गरिराखेका छौँ, हाम्रो भोलिको, पर्सिको, अझ त्योभन्दा पछाडिको जेनेरेसनले हाम्रै तरिकाले, हाम्रै विधिले र हाम्रै विषयवस्तु, हामीले आज उपभोग गरिराखेको र उपयोग गरिराखेको वस्तुबाट नै आफ्नो आवश्यकता पुरा गर्छ भन्ने कुराको ग्यारेन्टी हामी गर्न सक्छौँ? हिजो पेट्रोलियम पदार्थले, मैले सानो उदाहरणको लागि मात्र के भने, हिजो पेट्रोलियम पदार्थले पूर्ति गरिराखेका आवश्यकता आज त अल्टरनेटिभ इनर्जीबाट, रिन्युएबल इनर्जीबाट पूर्ति हुन थालिसक्यो त। उही तरिकाले, उही विधिले, उही रिसोर्सले परिवर्तित आवश्यकताहरू र परिवर्तित आवश्यकताको परिपूर्ति हुन्छ भन्ने कुरा पनि सही होइन नि। त्यसले हाम्रो इनोभेसनलाई हामी कहीँ न कहीँ चाहिँ अब त्यहाँ सीमित गरिराखेका छौँ, हाम्रो इनोभेसनको क्षेत्रलाई कहीँ लिमिट गरिराखेका हुन्छौँ त्यसो भनिरहँदा। त्यस कारणले हामीले अब यसै सेरोफेरोबाट र यसै सन्दर्भ, मैले यो कुरालाई अलिकति यहाँ किन मात्र राख्न चाहेको भने हामीले सस्टेनेबल डेभलपमेन्टको बारेमा चर्चा गरिरहँदा रिसोर्सको युटिलाइजेसनको विषयलाई कसरी बुझ्ने, त्यहाँ मान्छेको भूमिका र उपस्थितिलाई हामीले कसरी बुझ्ने, अनि हामी चाहिँ अब त्यसपछि आजको सस्टेनेबिलिटीको अर्को महत्त्वपूर्ण पक्ष क्लाइमेट रेजिलिएन्ट बनाउँदै लैजाने भन्ने प्रश्न हो। यसलाई कसरी बुझ्ने भन्ने विषयको वरिपरि हामीले हाम्रो अघि डाक्टर आचार्यले भन्नुभयो जस्तै हाम्रो सन्दर्भको सस्टेनेबल डेभलपमेन्टको मोडालिटी कस्तो हुन्छ हाम्रो कन्टेक्स्टमा र हामीले बोल्नुपर्ने हुन्छ। अब इन्फ्रास्ट्रक्चरको कुरा गर्दा यो ठिकै छ। अब इन्फ्रास्ट्रक्चर आजको सन्दर्भमा अलि बेसी इन्फ्रास्ट्रक्चरकै बारेमा फेरि बहस हुनु त्यति अस्वाभाविक किन छैन भने आज नेपाली समाज विकासको जुन अवस्थामा छ र स्तरमा छ र जुन खुड्किलामा छौँ हामी, आज हामीले इन्फ्रास्ट्रक्चरको बारेमा अलि धेरै बहस गर्नुपर्ने ठाउँमा छौँ। आज एडभान्स विकसित मुलुकहरूले गर्ने विकासको बहस र हाम्रो विकासको बहसमा पुरापुर र सम्पूर्ण रूपले तादात्म्यता नरहन पनि सक्छ, किनभने हरेक मुलुकका आफ्नो विकासको स्तर कहाँनिर छ त्यसले हरेक मुलुकका आफ्ना आवश्यकताहरूलाई डिफाइन गरिराखेको हुन्छ। त्यो आवश्यकताहरूलाई डिफाइन गरिराख्ने भएको हुनाले त्यहाँ बहस विकासका एजेन्डाहरूलाई चाहिँ क्रिएट गर्ने अथवा एजेन्डाहरू तय गर्ने विषयदेखि लिएर त्यसलाई ह्यान्डल गर्ने तरिकाहरूमा फरक पर्न सक्छ। तर आजको सन्दर्भमा इन्फ्रास्ट्रक्चरको बारेमा कुरा हुनु स्वाभाविक नै छ। अब इन्फ्रास्ट्रक्चरको बारेमा चर्चा गरिराख्दा अरू कुरा त यहाँ साथीहरूले भनिसक्नु भएको छ, मैले त्यतातिर जान चाहेन। अब यो एनर्जीको कुरा छ र अझ हाइड्रो एनर्जीको कुरा छ नि नेपालमा। यो हाम्रो सन्दर्भमा नेपालको कन्टेक्स्टमा अघि अब कन्टेक्स्चुअलाइज हुने कुरा गरिराखेका छौँ। अब थोरै रिसोर्स वाटर रिसोर्स भएको मुलुकको र अब हाम्रो जस्तो फेरि वाटर रिसोर्सले सम्पन्न भएको मुलुकले त्यसलाई डिफाइन गर्ने, त्यो रिसोर्सलाई डिफाइन गर्ने तरिका र विधि एउटै हुन्छ कि हुँदैन? जरुर हुँदैन। त्यसकारण हाम्रो सन्दर्भमा अब थोरै पेट्रोलियम पदार्थ कहीँ पाइने मुलुकको निम्ति त्यो इन्फ्रास्ट्रक्चरको विषय जस्तो बन्ला। अब त्यसैले सम्पन्न भएका मुलुकहरूको निम्ति त्यो आर्थिक क्षेत्र भइदेला। हाम्रो सन्दर्भमा अब वाटर रिसोर्स अथवा जलविद्युतको क्षेत्र होस्, यो हाइड्रो एनर्जीको क्षेत्र, यो इन्फ्रास्ट्रक्चर मात्र हो कि आर्थिक क्षेत्र पनि हो, इकोनोमिक सेक्टर पनि हो? हामीले छलफल गर्नुपर्ने अर्को विषय यता पनि छ। त त्यसकारण मेरो विचारमा के लाग्दछ, यो इन्फ्रास्ट्रक्चरको मात्र विषय होइन, यो आर्थिक क्षेत्र पनि हो। आर्थिक क्षेत्रको रूपमा पनि डिफाइन गर्नुपर्छ। आजका दिन हामीले यो जलस्रोतको उपयोग हामीले मुलुकको समग्र विकासमा किन गर्न सकेनौँ? मेरो विचारमा दुईटा कुरामा कहीँ ग्याप छ र ल्याकिङ छ। त्यो एउटा हामीले यसलाई इन्फ्रास्ट्रक्चरको रूपमा शुद्ध इन्फ्रास्ट्रक्चरको रूपमा मात्र हाम्रो बुझ्यौँ, जसले गर्दा हाम्रो इन्फ्रास्ट्रक्चरको लागि चाहिने एनर्जीको रिसोर्स लिमिटेड थियो, त्यसकारण त्यसको चाहिँ लिमिटेड मात्रामा मात्र उत्पादन गर्नेतिर हामीले सोच्यौँ। एक दोस्रो कुरा, अब हाम्रो हाइड्रो इलेक्ट्रिसिटीको पार्ट छ अथवा जलविद्युतको क्षेत्र छ, नेपालको वाटर रिसोर्स छ, यसलाई इकोनोमीसँग जोड्ने र डेभलपमेन्टसँग जोड्ने भन्दा यसलाई अलिक बढी पोलिटिक्ससँग चाहिँ जोडेर हामीले हाइड्रो पोलिटिक्सतिर यसलाई चाहिँ हेरेर व्याख्या गर्ने गऱ्यौँ। अलिकति त्योभन्दा अगाडि बढ्दा हाम्रो नेसनलिटीसँग र राष्ट्रियतासँग यो जोडेर अलिक बढी व्याख्या हुने गर्यो र यो आर्थिक विकाससँग यसको महत्त्वलाई आर्थिक क्षेत्रको रूपमा सँग जोडेर यसलाई बुझ्ने, बुझाउने र प्रयोग गर्ने कुरामा हामी कहीँ कतै चुकेका छौँ। हाम्रो ल्याकिङ यहीँ कतै छ र हाम्रो ग्याप पनि यही हो। त्यसकारणले यसलाई हामीले इन्फ्रास्ट्रक्चरको रूपमा मात्र होइन, आर्थिक क्षेत्रको रूपमा ग्रहण गर्ने, यसलाई हाइड्रो पोलिटिक्सको रूपमा मात्र होइन र यसलाई केवल नेसनालिटीको रूपमा मात्र होइन, यो रिसोर्सलाई आर्थिक विकासको एउटा महत्त्वपूर्ण माध्यमको रूपमा र साधनको रूपमा हामीले डिफाइन गर्ने स्थिति भयो भने नै हामी यो क्षेत्रमा राम्रोसँग अपेक्षित परिणामहरू दिँदै अगाडि बढ्न सक्छौँ भन्ने मेरो विश्वास छ। अब यहाँ अल्टरनेटिभ इनर्जीको कुरा रहेछ। यो अल्टरनेटिभ भन्ने कुरा पनि यो पनि कन्टेक्स्चुअल होला, अल्टरनेटिभ भन्ने कुरा। अब हाम्रो सन्दर्भमा रिन्युएबल भन्ने कुरा पनि यो अब जलविद्युत आफैमै रिन्युएबल हो। अब केबाट अल्टरनेटिभ यसलाई अब व्याख्या गर्ने भन्ने कुरा होला। यो काठमाडौँ कुन दिशामा पर्छ भनेर सोध्यो भने विराटनगर बस्दा पश्चिम, पोखरा बसेपछि पूर्व, वीरगञ्ज बसेपछि उत्तर, रसुवा बसेपछि दक्षिण होला। अल्टरनेटिभ केलाई? अब त्यो पेट्रोलियम पदार्थको जो फसिल फ्युलको कुरा छ त्योबाट हेऱ्यो भने यो अब जलविद्युत पनि अल्टरनेटिभ होला, रिन्युएबलको कुरा भयो। अब हाम्रो सन्दर्भमा आइपुग्दा अब हाम्रो एनर्जी सेक्टरको डोमिनेटेसन हाइड्रो इलेक्ट्रिसिटीकै भएको कारणले यहाँ अल्टरनेटिभ भन्ने बेला सोलरको कुरा बायोग्यासको कुरा अब अरूलाई हामीले चाहिँ अल्टरनेटिभको कुरा गरिराखेका छौँ भन्दा यो हाम्रो कन्टेक्स्टमा तर के भन्दा यो समग्र अलिकति ओभरअल कन्टेक्स्टमा हेर्दाखेरि यो आफैमा रिन्युएबल इनर्जीकै विषय हो हाइड्रो इलेक्ट्रिसिटीको विषय पनि अब त्यसकारण यो हाइड्रो एनर्जीको कुरा पार्ट पनि यो रिन्युएबल इनर्जी नै भएको कारणले यसलाई यो रूपमा चाहिँ व्याख्या गर्दा त्यति चाहिँ अनुपयुक्त हुन्छ भन्ने मलाई लाग्दैन जो यो सबैको दृष्टिलाई हेरेर अघि साथीहरूले भन्नुभयो जस्तै कतिपय अन्तरसरकारी निकायको समन्वयका प्रश्नहरू छन् कतिपय हाम्रो शासकीय प्रणालीलाई अथवा अझ ट्रान्सप्यारेन्ट बनाउने कुराहरू छन् गभर्नेन्समा सुधारका विषयहरू छन् हाम्रो समन्वयका आन्तरिक समन्वयका प्रश्नहरू पनि छन् हाम्रा कतिपय बुझाइका प्रश्नहरू पनि छन् र कतिपय त्यसलाई इमान्दारीपूर्वक लागू गर्ने एउटा इच्छा शक्तिका विषयहरू पनि छन् यो सबै कुरालाई एकीकृत गरेर एउटा इन्टिग्रेटेड अप्रोचका साथ हामीले सोच्नुपर्ने अवस्थामा छौँ ताकि हामीले हाम्रो रिसोर्सको म्याक्सिमम युटिलाइज गर्न सकियोस् र त्योबाट मुलुकले अधिकतम प्रतिफल हासिल गर्न सकोस् भने त्यसैले यही सबै कुरालाई मनन गरेर हामीले आगामी 12 वर्षको लागि ऊर्जा विकासको रोड म्याप र एक्सन प्लान हामीले तयार गरेका छौँ त्यो गर्दा हामीले आगामी 12 वर्षमा 28,000 प्लस भलै आज हेर्दाखेरि हामीसँग 3,000 को हाराहारीमा मात्रै छ जेनेरेसन हामीले एउटा महत्त्वाकांक्षी लक्ष्य निर्धारण गरेका छौँ 12 वर्षभित्रमा हामी 28,000 प्लस मेगावाट उत्पादन गर्छौँ हामी यो केवल घोषणा होइन नारा होइन यसलाई डाटाले ब्याकअप गर्छ र तथ्यले फ्याक्टले चाहिँ ब्याकअप गर्छ हामी 28,000 प्लस कुन प्रोजेक्टबाट हामी त्यो 28,000 उत्पादन गर्छौँ भन्ने कुरालाई आन्सरिङ गर्छौँ उत्पादनको कुरा गरेर मात्र पनि हुने छैन त्यसको भार वहन गर्न सक्ने पूर्वाधार निर्माण गर्नुपर्नेछ हाम्रा कुन कुन पूर्वाधारले अब त्यो भार वहन गर्न सक्छन् भन्ने कुरालाई पनि आन्सरिङ गर्नुपर्नेछ अब त्यो उत्पादन गरेर खपत कहाँ गर्ने भन्ने प्रश्नलाई पनि उत्तरित गर्नुपर्नेछ र त्यसको निम्ति हामीले हाम्रो आन्तरिक कन्जम्सन करिब 12 वर्षभित्रमा 14-15 हजार मेगावाट हुन्छ भन्ने हाम्रो एजम्सन छ त्यो पनि एउटा निश्चित तथ्यमा आधारित भएर नै हामीले गरेका छौँ विकासका जुन डाइनामिक्सहरू देखा पर्दै गइराखेका छन् यो समग्र परिस्थितिलाई ख्याल गरेर यो हुन्छ भने बाँकी हामीले चाहिँ ट्रेड गर्ने कुरा नै पर्ने नै सरप्लस हाम्रो उत्पादनलाई ट्रेड गर्नुपर्ने कुरा नै हुन्छ त त्यसकारण हामी उत्पादन कसरी गर्छौँ त्यसको पूर्वाधार निर्माण के हुन्छ वितरण प्रणाली हाम्रो कस्तो हुन्छ हामी चाहिँ सरप्लस एनर्जीको ट्रेड कसरी गर्छौँ भन्ने कुरा समग्रमा आन्सरिङ गर्ने कुरा र यो सबै काम गर्नको लागि हामीलाई इन्भेस्टमेन्ट चाहिएकै छ फेरि अब त्यो इन्भेस्टमेन्टको लागि इन्भेस्टमेन्ट फ्रेन्डली वातावरण पनि चाहिएको छ त्यो लगानी मैत्री वातावरण पनि चाहिएको छ हामी त्यो लगानी मैत्री वातावरण निर्माण गर्नको लागि हामीले कानुनी क्षेत्रमा नीतिगत क्षेत्रमा कानुनी क्षेत्रमा संरचनागत क्षेत्रमा र इम्प्लिमेन्टेसनको क्षेत्रमा पनि यसलाई चाहिँ ध्यान दिनुपर्ने कुराहरू कहाँ हुन् भन्ने कुरा समेतलाई हामीले ऊर्जा विकासको मार्गचित्र र कार्ययोजनामा समावेश गरेका छौँ र त्यो कुरा यहाँहरूले एकपटक हेर्नुभयो भने सायद त्यहाँ विश्वासयोग्य वातावरण तपाईँहरू पाउनुहुन्छ म एनआरएनका साथीहरूलाई विशेष गम्भीरताका साथ म विशेष आग्रह गर्न चाहन्छु त्यो इन्भाइरोमेन्ट फ्रेन्डली वातावरण हुन्छ अब हामीलाई उत्पादन गरेर भोलि कहाँ बिक्री गर्ने भने बजारको समस्या पर्छ भनेर अब यहाँहरूले धेरै तनाव गर्नुपर्ने पनि छैन हामीले लङ टर्म ट्रेडको कुरा पनि गरिरहेकै छौँ हामीले ट्राइपाट्राइडको कुरा पनि गरेका छौँ हामीले भारतसँगको कुरा गऱ्यौँ बङ्गलादेशसँगको कुरा गऱ्यौँ चीनसँगको कुरा गरेका छौँ अरू सम्भावनाहरूको बारेमा पनि हामी चर्चा गरिराखेका छौँ भन्दा अब यसको चाहिँ खपत कहाँ हो मार्केट कहाँ हो भनेर चिन्ता गर्नुपर्ने स्थिति एकातिर छैन अर्कोतिर हामी लगानी मैत्री वातावरण नीति योजना कानुनी झन्झटहरू कहीँ रहन्छन् कि अब त्यति चिन्ता गर्नुपर्ने छैन आन्तरिक समन्वयका विषयहरू छन् सजिलै भएको छ डाक्टर साहब हिजो वन मन्त्रालय बसेर एउटा पेजबाट विषयहरू हेर्दा र आज यो यतापट्टि आएर डेभलपमेन्ट मिनिस्ट्रीबाट यो पेजबाट हेर्दाखेरि दुईटा कुरालाई बिचबाट अगाडि बढाउन सन्तुलित ढङ्गले अगाडि बढाउनको लागि यसले चाहिँ एउटा सहज वातावरण नै दिएको छ त्यसकारणले हाम्रो विश्वास के पनि छ त भन्दाखेरि आन्तरिक समन्वयका विषयहरू छन् अघि भन्नुभएको जस्तै चाहे जमिन प्राप्तिको विषय होस् चाहे वन क्षेत्रको उपयोगको प्रसङ्गहरू हुन् यी सबै विषयलाई हामीले समाधान गर्दै अगाडि बढ्ने एउटा सहज वातावरण तयार पनि गरिराखेका छौँ। यो सबै कुरोलाई मैले अघि भने जस्तै त्यो ऊर्जा विकासको रोडम्याप र एक्सन प्लानमा हामीले यसलाई समावेश पनि गरेका छौँ। यहाँहरूसँग हामी छलफल गर्दै जानेछौँ। सबै साथीहरूलाई एकपटक तपाईँहरूलाई त अब राज्यले सम्मान गरेकै छ, अब सिटिजनसिपको कुरा पनि भइराखेको छ। यो सबै विषयमा अब तपाईँहरूले को निम्ति एउटा स्पेस राज्यले क्रिएट गरेकै छ। अब थप लगानी मैत्री वातावरण अन्य तयार गर्नको लागि त्यो वातावरण पनि हामी दिन्छ, सरकारले दिन्छ। अब तपाईँहरू यसको इन्भेस्टमेन्टको निम्ति तपाईँहरूले अझ अलिकति पहल गरिदिनुहोस्, यही आग्रहसहित यो कार्यक्रमको आयोजना गर्नुभयो। यो निकै महत्त्वपूर्ण कार्यक्रम, मेरो निम्ति त धेरै कुरा सिक्ने अवसर पनि बन्यो। मैले प्यानलिस्ट साथीहरूका धेरै कुराहरू सुन्ने अवसर पाएँ, धेरै मलाई लाभ पनि भएको छ। यसलाई भोलि नीति निर्माणमा, योजना निर्माणमा तपाईँहरूका यी धारणाहरू महत्त्वपूर्ण फिडब्याक हुने मैले विश्वास लिएको छु र यो अवसर जुटाइदिनु भएकोमा आयोजक साथीहरूलाई फेरि एकपटक धन्यवाद भन्दै तपाईँहरूको यो सम्पूर्ण कार्यक्रमको सफलताको हार्दिक शुभकामना समेत व्यक्त गर्दै मेरो भनाइ टुङ्गाउँछु। हस्त, धन्यवाद, नमस्कार।
प्रमुख अतिथि मान्य ऊर्जा मन्त्री शक्ति बनेशज्यूमा हार्दिक धन्यवाद ज्ञापन गर्न चाहन्छु सारगर्भेट मन्तव्य दिनुभएकोमा। अब यो किनोट स्पिच र प्यानलिस्टहरूमा हार्दिक धन्यवाद ज्ञापन गर्न चाहन्छु। Thank you for your commitment to the sustainable prosperity of Nepal. May our discussion today be the catalyst for positive change, and may our collaborative efforts pave the way for a resilient and thriving Nepal. Thank you very much. Before concluding the session, I would like to invite the convener of third NRN Global Knowledge Convention, Dr. Raju Adhikari.
Thank you, Chair. It's been a very productive and very meaningful, insightful, and very informative session. On behalf of the organizing committee, first of all, I'd like to convey our sincere thanks and gratitude to you for being with us on this very important mission. And I'd just like to, we are very coming close to the end. I know we are very sincerely, deeply apologize because we started very late. Because of the inaugural event was postponed due to the late arrival of our chief guest. So as a result, it's been impacting our session, but nevertheless, we are here at the end of the session. This has been a very productive day in all from the beginning to the end. Today, we have covered the roadmaps to 4 important areas: the future economy, the science, technology, innovation, commercialization, IT positioning, sustainable infrastructure development, and all. So these are the most challenging areas where Nepal is entering into. I'd like to, Minister's remarks made me to say a few words on his words that alternate energy. I think the word alternate energy is very important because when we talk about alternate energy, it is about looking for the alternate option because the future is different. It is a digital world where we are governed by carbon, climate, sustainable environment. Sustainable is a United Nations development goal. You cannot bring or develop any technology which is not sustainable. Even if you have a brilliant idea, you develop a technology tomorrow, you might not be able to use it if it is not sustainable. Means it has to produce less carbon, it has to make planet sustainable to live and then to use the technology. So alternate is a future buzzword as is part and very synergetic to our survival and sustainability. With that, I think we are coming close to the end, and we have, it's my great honor to invite. I'd also like to emphasize here that all the presentation today has been live on Facebook, and we have recorded this. And we have taken note of the symposium chairs, as well as all your comments and experts' points have been taken into our report in a way. And we will provide a summary of this and synthesize into a very well-documented report that we will then submit to the government of Nepal for, follow-up. So everything has been recorded, and we will contact you later, if need be, if we have missed out some of your expert comments or feedback in that regard in preparing that documents at the end. And now, with the coming close to the session, I would like to invite the chief of the SKCS Science, Knowledge, Technology Transfer Department. By the way, we started as a task force 13 years ago. Now NRNA has established a department dedicated to science, knowledge, technology transfer. So we should be very proud of. It's been a little late journey, but we are there as a department, and it's been looked after by the vice president, not other than my colleague, my friend, Vice President Dr. Hemraj Sharmaji. I would like to request him to say closing remarks for this plenary session. And after that, we have a token of appreciation. And please stay here. And after that, the session will be closed. Thank you, Hemrajji. It's your floor.
Thank you, Rajuji. माननीय मन्त्रीज्यू, यस सेसनका चेयर, प्यानलिस्ट, यहाँ उपस्थित सबैजनामा नमस्कार। राजुजीले भने जस्तै गरेर वास्तवमा गैर आवश्यक नेपाली सङ्घ स्थापना हुँदाखेरि बाहिर आर्जन गरेको पुँजीलाई नेपालमा कसरी भित्राउन सकिन्छ भन्ने विषयमा मात्रै फोकस भएको देखिन्थ्यो। तर पछिल्लो समयमा हामी पेशागत साथीहरू पनि यिनीहरू आउँदै गर्दाखेरि यो पुँजी मात्र होइन, यो नलेजको इन्भेस्टमेन्ट, नलेज सेयरिङ पनि हुनुपर्छ भन्ने हिसाबले सुरुदेखि केही न केही किसिमको एक्टिभिटिज भएकै थिए। यहाँ थाहा नै छ, यहाँको ओपन युनिभर्सिटी इस्टाब्लिस गर्न थुप्रै गैर आवश्यक नेपालीहरू लाग्नुभयो। हाम्रो प्रमोद सर यहाँ अगाडि नै हुनुहुन्छ। हामी त उहाँलाई यो नेपालको ओपन युनिभर्सिटीको पिता नै भन्छौँ। आफ्नो सारा जागिर करियर छोडेर आउनुभयो, त्यो इस्टाब्लिस पनि भयो। मैले खालि एउटा दुईवटा उदाहरण भन्न चाहेँ। नेपाल लाइब्रेरी फाउन्डेसन मार्फत पनि हामीले धेरै स्कुलहरूमा चाहिँ लाइब्रेरीहरू इस्टाब्लिस गर्ने पनि हामीले काम गऱ्यौँ। नेपाल साइन्स फाउन्डेसन हामीहरूसँगै राजुजीहरू, अम्बिकादाहरू हामीले कमसेकम नेपालको ग्रासरुट लेभलमा साइन्स एन्ड एजुकेसन, साइन्स एन्ड टेक्नोलोजीको एजुकेसनको महत्त्वको बारेमा चाहिँ जानकारी दिनको लागि चाहिँ ग्रासरुट बेस एउटा साइन्स प्रोग्राम पनि हामीले ल्यायौँ। तर हामीलाई के लाग्यो भने त्यतिले मात्रै पुग्दैन, एउटा डेडिकेटेड डिपार्टमेन्ट पनि चाहिन्छ भनेर 2018 पछि 19मा हामीले विधानमा नै यो स्किल नलेज एन्ड टेक्नोलोजी ट्रान्सफर डिपार्टमेन्ट र त्यसको नेतृत्व भाइस प्रेसिडेन्टले गर्ने भन्ने हिसाबले हाम्रो 6 जनामध्ये 1 जना भाइस प्रेसिडेन्टले नेतृत्व गर्ने गरी हामीले विधान संशोधन गरेका छौँ। र यो नलेज कन्भेन्सन पनि हामीले 2018मै पहिलो फर्स्ट नलेज कन्भेन्सन सुरु गरेका थियौँ। यसलाई हामीले कस्तो प्लेटफर्म बनाउन चाहन्थ्यौँ भने डाक्टर सूर्यराज आचार्य जस्तै पूर्व एनआरएन भन्दा नि हुन्छ होला, बाहिर ज्ञान सिप सिकेर नेपाल फर्किनुभएका हामी जस्ता त्यहाँ कार्यरत मान्छेहरू, नेपालका एक्सपर्टहरू, यहाँको निजी क्षेत्र, यहाँका चाहिँ पेसागत चाहिँ सङ्घ संस्थाहरू, हाम्रो रिसर्च सेन्टरहरू, यो नास्ट हुनु, यो सबैको एउटा साझा प्लेटफर्म यो बनोस्। यो ज्ञानको मन्थन चाहिँ गर्ने एउटा कनेक्सन बाहिर र भित्र बस्ने एक्सपर्टहरूको र वास्तव नेपालको एउटा समृद्धिमा चाहिँ टेवा पुर्याउने कोसिस होस् भन्ने हिसाबले हामीले सुरु गरेका थियौँ 2018मा। 2020 हरेक 2 वर्ष चाहिँ कन्फरेन्स हुन्छ। 2020मा हाम्रो पेन्डेमिकको कारणले हामीले अनलाइनबाट चाहिँ गऱ्यौँ। हामीले 22मा यो कन्फरेन्स गर्नुपर्ने थियो, तर हाम्रो सङ्घभित्रको केही प्राविधिक कारणले गर्न सकेनौँ। र हामीले यो हाम्रो इलेक्सन हुनुभन्दा अर्को वर्ष गर्छौँ माननीय मन्त्रीज्यू। आज हल खाली देख्नु भएको छ, त्यसको लागि म क्षमा प्रार्थी छु। हामीसँग 700 जना डेलिगेट्स हुनुहुन्छ बाहिरबाट आउनुभएका। हाम्रो पर्सि चुनाव भएको हुनाले सबै निर्वाचनमा हुनुहुन्छ। तर अब आउने जुन 4थो ग्लोबल कन्फरेन्स हामीले चुनावको बेलामा राख्दैनौँ, खालि यो एकपटक वन अफ मात्रै हामीले सँगसँगै राखेका हौँ। त्यो गर्दाखेरि यहाँ उठेका विषयवस्तुहरू पनि अलिकति घनीभूत रूपमा हामीले छलफल गर्न चाहन्छौँ। राजुजीले भने जस्तै गरेर यो भर्चुअली यो लाइभ पनि गएको छ हाम्रो वेब पेजबाट। हाम्रो समयमा उहाँले सुन्नुहुन्छ भने हामीले सधैँ चाहिँ यो कन्फरेन्सको अन्तिममा हामीले एउटा श्वेतपत्र जारी गरेर हामीले नेपाल सरकारको निकायमा पुर्याउँछौँ। पहिलो ग्लोबल कन्फरेन्सबाट हामीले के सिक्यौँ भने हामी आफै कन्फरेन्स गयौँ। वास्तवमा यहाँ जसलाई चाहिने हो त्यो पक्षलाई हामीले समावेश गर्न सकेनौँ कि भनेर हाम्रो दोस्रो कन्फरेन्स चाहिँ कमसेकम यो हरेक सेसनमा चाहिँ नेपाल सरकारको बाहिरको र यहाँको एक्सपर्टसँगै भयो भने यहाँका समस्याहरू यहाँका ग्याप्सहरू आइडेन्टिफाई गर्न सजिलो हुने र बाहिरबाट हामीले कसरी फुलफिल गर्न सक्छौँ त्यो पनि गर्न सजिलो भावना यो चाहिँ जोइन्ट होस् भन्ने खालको हो। भोलिदेखिको सेसन हाम्रो अझ बढी भर्चुअल हुन्छ जस्तो लाग्छ। धेरै एक्सपर्टहरू अहिले चाहिँ आउन पाउनु भएको चाहिँ छैन। म यति भन्दै माननीय मन्त्रीज्यूले भने जस्तै गरेर यहाँ लगानी मात्रै होइन, अब नलेजको सेक्टरमा पनि केही न केही अब इन्करेजमेन्ट सरकारले प्रमोट गरे हुनाले त्यो इन्करेजमेन्ट यहाँबाट पनि भएको छ। हाम्रो एउटा क्रिटिकल मास चाहिँ प्रोफेसनल साथीहरूको पनि छ, तर एउटा समस्या के छ भने प्रोफेसनल साथीहरू यो एनआरएमभित्र समावेश चाहिँ हुनुहुन्न। हुन त यसै पनि हामी बाहिर बस्ने 50 लाख 60 लाख गैर आवासीय नेपालीहरूमध्ये हार्डली हामीसँग 1 लाख गैर आवासीय नेपाली छौँ, सदस्यहरू छौँ, त्यो भने 2% हो। त्यसमा पनि अब हामी प्रोफेसनल साथीहरू त हातमा गर्न सक्ने खालकै छौँ। त्यही भएर हामीले के भनिरहेछौँ भने एउटा चाहिँ यो प्रोफेसनल साथीहरूको एउटा स्वायत्त खालको यो प्रोफेसनल एकाडेमिक काउन्सिल होस्, त्यहाँ सबै साथीहरूलाई हामी सँगै ल्याउन चाहिँ सकौँ र यो एनआरभित्रको पोलिटिक्स यो चुनावभन्दा चाहिँ भिन्न खालको होस् भन्ने हिसाबले त्यो हामी चाहिँ अहिले छलफलकै क्रममा छौँ। र यो हामी पहिलो पुस्ताको चाहिँ गैर आवासीय नेपालीहरू जहाँ यो राज्यले हामीलाई लगानी गरेको छ, हामी दक्ष भइसकेपछि विदेशमा गएका छौँ, त्यो पुस्ताले त हामीलाई के गर्न हामी गरेकै छौँ। तर त्योभन्दा पनि बडा अथाह चाहिँ सम्भावना भएको हाम्रो छोराहरूको हो जस्तो लाग्छ, जो नेपालमा विदेशमा जन्मे हुर्के र त्यहाँको उच्च शिक्षा हासिल गरेर विश्वकै कम्पिटेटिभ म्यान पावरको रूपमा उनीहरू तयारी भइसकेका छन्। तिनीहरूलाई यहाँसँग कनेक्सन गर्न सक्यो भनेदेखि चाहिँ साँच्चीकै नेपालले कल्पना गरे जस्तै योगदान चाहिँ ल्याउन सकिन्छ जस्तो लाग्छ। त्यसो हामीले एउटा दुईवटा कन्फरेन्सलाई मात्रै इभ्यालुएसन गर्नुभन्दा अलिकति दूरदृष्टि गरेर यो नागरिकताले सायद हाम्रो सेकेन्ड जेनेरेसनको एनआरएनलाई जोड्नलाई अब केही न केही रूपमा प्रेरित चाहिँ गर्छ। नीति नियमहरू पनि नेपाल सरकारप्रति हामी कृतज्ञ छौँ, किनभने उहाँले हामीले खोजेको जति प्रायः चाहिँ पाएको जस्तो लाग्छ होइन भीम दाइ। अब हामीले चाहिँ एकदम डेलिभरी गर्ने चाहिँ बेला भएको हो। र गैर आवासीय नेपालीहरूलाई हेर्दाखेरि नेपाल सरकारलाई यहाँको चाहिँ डाक्टर सूर्य आचार्य जस्तो विज्ञहरूलाई हुन्छ, डाक्टर सूर्य आचार्य आफै पनि पहिला जानुभयो हुनाले यही सोल्टी होटेलमा बस्ने अनुहारलाई मात्रै हेरेर तपाईँहरूले नबुझिनु होला। नेपालभित्र चाहिँ एउटा छुट्टै नेपाल बाहिरको नेपाल छ, सबै हिसाबको भेराइटिजहरू हामी त्यहाँ छौँ। यो संस्थाले जोड्ने कोसिस गरेका छ, तर त्योभन्दा बाहिरका हाम्रा विज्ञहरू पनि हुनुहुन्छ। त्यसमा पनि नेपाल सरकारले जोड्ने काम गरोस्, एनआरएलले पनि जोड्ने काम गरोस्। र साँच्चीकै भन्दा यो हामीले यो पेन्डेमिकमा के सिक्यौँ भने नेपाल सरकारले गर्न नसक्ने काम नै हामीले गर्न सक्दा रहेछौँ। सानो अक्सिजनको कन्सन्ट्रेटर ल्याउँदा सिलिन्डर ल्याउँदाखेरि पनि यहाँ टेन्डर गर्नुपर्ने, मान्छे मरिरहेछ, यहाँ टेन्डर प्रोसेसमै थिएछ। तर हामी रातारात चाइनाको कम्पनीमा गएर रातारात प्लेन हालेर पठाइदियौँ। कतिपय डिप्लोमेटिक मिसन पनि हुँदो रहेछ। हाम्रो सीमा समस्याको बेलामा सरकारले बोल्न नसक्ने कुराहरू हामीले भारतको सबै दूतावासमा हामीले त्यसको विरोध पत्र जनायौँ। अब मोदी लन्डनमा जाँदाखेरि त्यहाँ हाम्रो साथीहरूले त्यही किसिमको विरोध प्रदर्शन गर्नु भनेपछि यो संस्था वास्तवमा एकदम बहुआयामिक खालको संस्था छ, नेपाल सरकारलाई पनि सहयोग गर्न सक्ने। अब हेर्दाखेरि नेपाल सरकारले पनि खालि यो पुँजी लगानी गर्ने भन्दा पनि अलि यो मल्टी डाइमेन्सन जुन एउटा पोटेन्सियल छ एनआरएनको त्यतातिर हेरोस् भन्ने चाहिँ म चाहन्छु। यो ग्लोबल वार्मिङका कुराहरू छन्, आदि कुराहरूमा पनि हामीले अब यति एक्सपर्ट भइसक्यौँ कि अब हामीले अन्तर्राष्ट्रिय क्षेत्रमा यो हामी सिधै पुर्याउन सक्छौँ। नेपाल सरकारको यो च्यानल भन्दा पनि यो पोटेन्सियल चाहिँ धेरै छ। यस्ता खालका कन्फरेन्सहरू चाहिँ यो तर्फ चाहिँ काम गर्न चाहिँ सजिलो हुन्छ जस्तो लाग्छ। म आज 4वटा प्लेनिङ सेसनमा कन्डक्ट गर्ने हाम्रो चेयर प्यानलिस्ट र खास गरेर यो बिहाइन्ड द सिन काम गर्ने हाम्रो 3-4 जना मेरो सिनियरहरू हुनुहुन्छ, राजुजी, डाक्टर देवी बस्नेत, पुरदाई, प्रमोदजी लगायत चाहिँ अर्गनाइजिङ कमिटी। बाइ द वे हाम्रो अर्गनाइजिङ कमिटी त धेरै छौँ। यो सेसनको लागि चाहिँ उहाँहरू सबैलाई म धन्यवाद दिन चाहन्छु। थ्याङ्क यू सो मच। र यहाँलाई सानो एउटा टोकन अफ लभ पनि छ। म
थ्याङ्क यू हेमराजी। Without much taking time, I think I just would like to one more point highlight is that we have a very special session on the tomorrow at the closing, which is purely focused on summarizing what we have achieved through our 12 symposium session plus plenary, and we are doing soul searching there as well. So if you have a time, please do attend, and you are kindly invited to that very, very special session. With that note, I would like to now request Dr. Hemraji to give token of appreciation to our guest, and also like to invite our team member, Puru Dai, Dr. Devi Basne, Dr. Pramod Dakal, and Tika Ramji, come over to the stage. We'll have a group photograph.